Hello and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This reading will take you from the 9th to the 16th of October, and you can contact me directly. My email is in the about section of my channel. So just give me a minute, Leo. I think for many of you there's a very key relational theme here, and I almost feel there's a conversation with someone that needs to be had, okay? Or a choice that needs to be made. Your additional guidance card is the Truth Be Told, and you have the Queen and the King of Swords, okay? Which is about communication. And it almost feels to me that a few masks have to be dropped. We can just look here. This is about being this wise owl, dropping the mask, and if possible, trying to have a very serious and a very straightforward adult conversation without blame, without any sort of contamination, just a very peaceful, straightforward conversation. The bottom of the deck, you've got the Lover's card. So most of you know this is about, the theme is either going to be a key person or there's a choice to be made, Leo, okay? And it might be a choice about the way forward, either just on your own life or with a key person, okay? Your crowning card is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a key card about contemplation, reflecting. The image tells a story. Look, she's looking at everything she's built, everything she's grown, and she's just taking some time, not making any choices yet, but contemplating the future. What is it you want, Leo? You know, if it's a relationship, where do you want this relationship to go? If there's a choice to be made, what do you want? Okay? You know, what is your true heart desire? You've got a really quite an interesting reading here, Leo. The third sign that seems to be having forward motion, then a step back, okay? What is it they say? Driving a bit with the brakes on. Very, very interesting, but bear with the experience, okay? Nothing's wasted. Everything makes sense, okay? All the time. Okay, so you start the King of Wands with the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is either about the start of a new love affair, okay, which could be with this King of Wands, one of the fire signs, or it's renewing your love for this person, or Leo, this is you, and you're going forward and you're trying to clear the air with someone, okay, you're trying to progress the energy. So this is not the start of a new love affair, and for many of you it will be. This is about you sort of offering your heart, putting away the damage of the past. Look at this beautiful page. His heart is bright. There's no swords through it. There's no hurt in it. He's just stepping forward in a very innocent, very beautiful way, and he's trying to make peace. And maybe this is what this Truth Be Told means. There seems to be a conversation that needs to be had. But for some other Leos, this could be the start of a new love affair. If it is, there's going to be backwards and forwards motions, guys. It's not going to be plain sailing, okay? So it might be you meet someone, then you become separate from them again, okay? Because you then move on to the Four of Discs and the Eight of Swords. So both these cards represent, so you move forward, okay? You move forward in a very passionate way, very, very open-hearted, and I love seeing you as the Page of Cups, actually, Leo. There seems to be your heart's quite pure and quite innocent, but then the brakes go up, okay, the brakes go on, or you meet a brick wall, okay? So you withdraw in a bit of protection of your own heart, or the other person is, or you go into fear, okay? You go into fear and you start protecting yourself again, but this isn't making you feel happy because it comes with the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling frustrated. Either you're feeling frustrated because of someone else, or you're just feeling frustrated. You feel unable to move forward at the speed that you want to. You just feel that life's keeping you a bit stuck. Now, I don't like saying this to people because I think it's quite patronising, but quite a lot of this feeling of stuckness is something that's in her mind, because the gaps between the swords are bigger than her, which means you might be getting caught up in a bit of a story within your own mind that you're stuck, but it's not quite the case. But, you know, Leo, this is quite common. You know, we move forward with a very open heart, then something happens and we retreat. Sometimes it's just a story in our heads. We go into fear, or the other person doesn't quite meet us the way we want to be met, so we withdraw again. I'm not quite sure. Very, very intriguing here. But the Seven of Discs here is a bit of a waiting card. It is a card about patience, okay, being patient, allowing the process to unfold. Don't jump to any conclusions, Leo, okay? Try and trust the unfolding of the picture. Try and trust where life's taking you, because you then go to the Nine of Cups, okay, which is that emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment. So there's a strange pattern of forward motion, then frustration, and then quite a big opening again, okay? The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfilling card. It's about emotional happiness. It's with this King of Swords. So for some people, this can be the Lover's card. It can be one of the air signs that you're relating to, and there's happiness with this person, or there's a conversation that needs to be had here, because after this King of Swords you get the Queen, okay? So with these two cards and the Truth Be Told card, and the fact that you're withdrawing a little bit and feeling frustrated, there seems to me there's a clearing of the air required. There's some clarity required here, because the Queen of Swords has got her third eye lit up, yeah? She's got 360-degree vision, okay? So there's clarity required for many Leos, either in a relationship or about the way forward, okay? Maybe there's a choice that has to be made about what's coming next in your life, but clarity needs to happen. And you're ending with the Six of Swords. Now, I just adore this card, okay? Because it's not a turbulent card. It's a card of peaceful times. The waters are clear, okay? It can be a transition card. So whatever this Lovers represents, if there's a choice that has to be made, this would be moving forward. This would be a decision to clear the air, to get some clarity, and to move forward into a new chapter of either your life or within your relationship. I don't know, Leo. It's a little bit of a complex reading. All I know for a fact is there's some conversations that need to be had. There's a clearing, there's a clarity that's required. And I think for many, it's safe to say it's regarding your emotional life, because you've got the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups, okay? And there's a push-pull, there's a moving forward, and then there's a retreat going on. And I'm not quite sure why. It just could be because the way that you and the other person have been communicating. So it's not really a big issue. It's just that it's lacking clarity. And along comes the Queen of Swords with her third eye wide open, holding the sword of truth, and she yields it. She finds the clarity, and you get to this peaceful water. You get to the Six of Harmony being restored. So this reading might only be for a few people. That happens quite a lot. There's nothing we can do about it. But definitely there's a waiting energy, there's a choice that has to be made, and there's a conversation that needs to be had. Now, Leo, I understand the need to protect your heart, particularly if you're meeting a brick wall, okay? But don't get too lost in your mind about, because the Eight of Swords is too much mind energy, okay? And that's why they say peace of mind is the most precious gift of all, because when we don't have it, we get into these big knots, and that's what I feel for some Leos is happening, okay? I hope this helped. I'll be back next week with your weekly reading. Keep the peace, keep clear, Leo, keep your heart open, and whatever this lover means, or whatever choice that needs to be made, my feeling is by the end of the week, clarity is returning, okay? Loads of love, Leo. Bye.